Hey y'all, I'm Marla.
And I'm Elizabeth Wheatley, Executive Director of the DeKalb County Children's Advocacy Center.
Thank you so much for letting us come today and tour this beautiful facility. Let's just let the listeners know exactly what you do at CAC.
Okay. At the CAC, we are a nonprofit social service agency, and the area of service that we provide is working with abused and at-risk children. And we have a long list of services we provide, so I'll just go over those briefly with you. The first thing, and this is what qualifies us to be an advocacy center, is we have a nice, home-like, child-friendly facility where children can come when there have been allegations of sexual abuse, physical abuse, or if they've witnessed violence. This is a place that they can come to give us their disclosure or their statement about what happened, if anything happened.
Right.
We talk to children age 2 all the way to age 18. Another unique thing about an advocacy center is that we provide a specially trained interviewer to talk to children. They've been trained to know how to ask questions pertinent to what is needed for a case, because these kind of cases are prosecutable. We know how to get that information from children in a non-leading, non-threatening way. And we know what's appropriate developmentally. We know what each agency is looking for, and we're able to ask them those questions and find out important information about that case. In addition to that, we have therapists on staff to provide therapy then for these abuse victims to help them heal from the trauma of abuse. And the good thing is, and I'll mention this as we talk today, all of our services are free.
Right.
So we're not bound by the number of sessions we can provide for a child. As long as they need us, we're here for them. Let's say we start seeing a child and provide therapy for them through the 5th grade, maybe 2 or 3, 4 months. So everything's fine. But if they need us when they're in the 7th grade or 8th grade, hey, I'm having nightmares again, I'm having trouble again, will you see me again? Absolutely. Okay. So in addition to forensic interviews, therapy for those abuse victims, we also have a great opportunity, and we're very happy about this. Our therapists can go into DeKalb County and Fort Payne City schools to provide therapy there in the schools for at-risk students. Now there we can see our abuse victims. We can see students that are having difficulty in school, behavior problems, they're having problems in the home. Maybe the child has lost a family member, they're going through grief, or there's just a whole myriad of things that can go on with them. But the good thing about that is that's where the children are.
Right.
Moms and dads don't have to take off work to bring them to Fort Payne for those sessions, and although that does happen, that does happen after school, but we're able to go where the children are. It's so convenient for them and for the parents, and we've actually been doing this since 2000.
That is great.
So we've got a long track record of that, and we're also blessed to employ 6 therapists to meet those needs. Another thing we do is parent education programs. Again, that's free. We have parenting classes for parents of children from birth to age 18. We even have a class that is our most popular class called Cooperative Parenting and Divorce. We also have child abuse prevention presentations that we do in the schools. We partner with the schools to be able to get that information out. Our therapists are out there doing therapy, and so sometime during the year they'll do classroom presentations for child abuse awareness. Our newest programs are supervised visitation and safe exchange. We just added that program starting in April of 2018, and we have a second location where that takes place. It's at 1214 Forest Avenue North. We have grown every quarter. As a matter of fact, I just looked at those statistics yesterday. They've more than doubled since we've started.
So the safe exchange, tell us a little bit about what that means.
Okay, now safe exchange, for instance, if a mom and dad share custody, and if they've had some difficulty with those exchanges, being late, not showing up, things like that, a judge might order safe exchanges to take place at the gathering place facility at a set time, and there are specific rules that they have to follow, and one of our staff members is there to monitor that exchange. So there'll be a better atmosphere for the child leaving one parent being handed off to another parent for the weekend or the week, however that might work.
Because we've all saw this exchange maybe at McDonald's, and you can tell there's tension, and so I think that is just a wonderful program that y'all have.
Yes, and even the supervised visitation has been kind of like that too.
That's great.
So we're very, very pleased with how that's been going.
That's great. Any other programs that y'all?
That's the highlight.
The highlight of it. Okay, now y'all are a nonprofit.
That's correct.
And I know recently there was a program that Teddy Gentry.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that, and we'll go on from there.
Okay. This was the 6th annual Singing with the Stars, and Teddy has been our star for those years. And the idea started with a way to promote the youth in the arts, and Mr. Gentry is really supportive of youth in music, and because he was there once, he remembers what it was like, and so he's encouraging them like someone encouraged him.
Right.
So this was a way to involve students and be a fundraiser for us too. So it was an opportunity for each school to submit a finalist from their school that would sing with an accompaniment track, and they would compete for prizes. And this was our 6th year, and I think this was our best year ever.
That is great. That is great. Any other fundraising things that y'all have to fund?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Our biggest, and most people are familiar with our dinner theater fundraiser, and that's each February, 2 weekends around Valentine's Day, however that falls. And February 2020 marks our 26th year of doing dinner theater. And the CAC will have been in operation 27 years. So
that is awesome.
That's been a long-standing thing for us. We have 7 performances, and it's always a good Southern comedy play, good for families. And, you know, really and truly, where else can you go for that price and laugh for 2 hours?
Exactly.
And, you know, have somebody usher you to your seat, have someone bring you your food. It's just, it's a great evening, and we've been very blessed with that. We also try to do something during Child Abuse Awareness Month, which is April. Sell a t-shirt or something like that. Singing with the Stars is in June, and new last year, and we're already planning for another one this year, is a motorcycle ride.
That's great.
And then we have an annual golf tournament. I believe this will be our 13th year to do golf tournament. RTI does a 5K run for us, and that's also coming up in October. So we have a lot of different things, and our goal is to try to hit different people of the community. So we're not always asking the same people to help fund.
But if someone is listening today and they want to help you just by giving a donation, can they just drop one by here?
They sure can.
Okay, great.
Yes, come by here. Our mailing address is Post Office Box 680173, Fort Payne 35968. We love getting mail.
Yes.
And they can just make their check to CAC and make their envelope address to CAC. And let me just throw this in too. I think a common misconception is because we have the name DeKalb County Children's Advocacy Center, I think maybe people associate that with a state agency or a county agency, but we're not.
Right.
We serve the people of DeKalb County, and the people of DeKalb County fund us through their donations and fundraisers. So we are not a state agency. You know, we rely on grants and fundraisers. 54% of our budget is grants. 46% is fundraisers and local donations. So we have to work really, really hard to meet our budget every year. And you know, once we make it through our fiscal year, September 30th, guess what?
You
have to start all over.
Now, you have been with CAC for how many years?
26 years and 6 months.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Now, are you going to do anything, like any type of seminars coming up? anything in the near future?
Yes, we are. We have partnered with the SAM Foundation. It's a suicide awareness program, and we'll be hosting a training here at the CAC August 1st and 2nd. People that will be attending will be like school resource officers, even our therapists from our staff will be here. We've opened it up to anyone in the community that would like to attend. It's a very good hands-on training. And we just had a different sort of training here on June 14th. Very, very beneficial. We had 24 attendees that day.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is very good. So we appreciate all the work, and I think a lot of times y'all are the unsung heroes. Everyone doesn't know how you help children in need when they're facing things that, you know, they have to have someone to talk to. Might not can talk to mom and dad, might not talk to the grandparents. You are here for them, and you are doing this out of love, because like you said, you do not get a lot of funding at all. You depend on your grants and fundraisers. So we just wanted to shed the light on the CAC, and if you would like to make a donation, please feel free to call them or just drop a check in the mail. And also, today, if you share this, like and share this video, and say Children First, we will put your name in the pot for a $10 gift certificate from Sonic. And thanks so much, and have a great day.